Hello viewers, welcome to our Champions League segment of the Football is Not Mathematics podcast. As you see, we are in our studio here where we have fans come to see their favorite team play. We're in the second round of the Champions League fixture where we have teams like Atletico Madrid and the Metropolitano hosting Frankfurt. We also have Chelsea at Old Trafford where Jose Mourinho will be going back to his old stomping ground to play with his Benfica side after Benfica, after his old team, I beg your pardon, was dumped out of the Champions League, that is Fenerbahce. So he took the Benfica job and he's here at Stamford Bridge to play Chelsea. We also have another fixture in Turkey where Galatasaray will be holding Liverpool. Inter will be playing host to Slavia Prague, while Marseille will be hosting Ajax and Paphos will be hosting Bayern Munich. Undoubtedly, the fixture of the night will be between Chelsea and Benfica. Coach Osas, some years ago, a young Jose Mourinho came to the Stamford Bridge and he was telling fans or telling the press that he was a special one. He came there, he's won 3 Premier League titles, won a host of FA Cup and League, and he's here with his Benfica side. How do you see this match panning out?
Like you said, undoubtedly, is the best blues ever.
Best Chelsea coach, you mean?
Best Chelsea coach, best blues. So you can't take that away from me. Is the best. So definitely, you will call your own come proof point.
Yes.
But notwithstanding, despite Chelsea, they are the consistency. The Chelsea will still shock them.
Chelsea will shock Jose Mourinho.
Yeah. Definitely.
So Dennis, I'm looking at the lineup here and I'm seeing Chelsea starting a George. I don't know who George is. I don't know who gave back to George. I don't know his father's name. I see George leading the line in Chelsea. Neto is starting. Your old man, not old man, your rejected boy, Garnacho, who you refuse to give starting shirts in Manchester United. He's starting for Chelsea today. We have Casedo, playing anchoring the midfield. Buonanotte, who just came, is also there. Jose Mourinho has come with the strongest 11. Look at Otamendi, who was formerly at Man City, is the captain of the Benfica side. Ricky Bacchio is a Belgian, is also there. Pavlidis, a Greek, is also there. Do you see Jose Mourinho causing a shock in Stamford Bridge?
The truth of the matter is say Jose Mourinho will be small fry for coaching job.
Bro.
Chelsea na him team before.
Yeah.
In fact, he cemented the status as a good coach in Chelsea. He came from Porto as a greyhound, despite what he had won. When he came to Chelsea to cement his legacy as a coach to reckon with. And that's what Chelsea doing for the past 3 matches. You don't fit just throw them with one hand so they will do something. But I don't want to give them the victory because they are missing João Pedro, Kopama.
Yes.
I didn't say the match in a draw.
All right, Coach Sass, looking at this lineup, and I'm seeing Roberto Sanchez has been suspect in the last few games. Inconsistent performance, they get red card anyhow. George they start, and I'm wondering if he will be able to hold his own in this game.
Enzo Maresca decided to take risks. Sometimes risks they pay. You understand? So not like some coach already take risks. Mourinho already take risks, but Maresca decided to take risks by playing George. You understand? Sometimes you need opportunity like this for you to prove yourself. So George will start. Let's see if he will prove himself. So that's just it.
All right. But then it's elsewhere. Galatasaray will be hosting Liverpool. So Liverpool has Hugo Ekitike, who was silly enough to celebrate a tapping by pulling his shirt. It was a silly celebration. He missed the league game over the weekend, but he's in the starting 11 today. Cody Gakpo comes back. He didn't play in the league over the weekend. Ferran Waits is still in this team, even though he has been unable to kick on from his Bayern Leverkusen days. In midfield, they have Jones, Gravenberch, and Szoboszlai. The normal back four or back five is there for Liverpool. Victor Osimhen, after the injury in the World Cup qualifiers, he's back starting for Galatasaray. How do you see this going?
Forget the fact that Osimhen the start, our boy, we wish him well. But if they chop 3 or 2, then try. Because Liverpool supposed to pump them.
Galatasaray are Turkish champions.
Turkey. Not Turkey. Not Spain.
No, now they get the same players. Now you can Gundogan. That was it's an experienced player. But you share the same sentiment.
No. Galatasaray will beat Liverpool.
Just like that's how you call him. You have to call.
No, but this is it. No, I don't tell you the truth. That time will be the 1-0.
1-0. So you don't predict now.
I don't tell you that.
So the makers or the punters and the rush now don't take this away. If you correct score, you call like this 1-0.
Well, I don't know, but all I know is no. Maybe she said I will beat Liverpool.
Yes, sir.
I don't take them. They will beat. I will beat Liverpool 1-0.
No wahala. We'll shift it to the Metropolitano. That's the home ground of Atletico Madrid. Cholo Simone battered Real Madrid 5-2 in the Madrid derby over the weekend. That's it. They see Madrid as in back. Madrid don't see their period for that match. They've come into this game. Griezmann didn't start in that game. He's in the starting 11 today. Solot who scored a goal in that game. He's not in this match. Raspadori instead is starting in place of Solot. Conor Gallagher is starting in this 11. Now they'll be playing a Frankfurt side who did well, pretty well in the Champions League, although they didn't qualify, but they did pretty well in terms of playing good football. They play good football in the Bundesliga. Now we'll be playing against a Atletico Madrid side that lost the first game to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Now, with what Atletico was able to do, what did they do against Real Madrid?
Yes.
Do you see this as a straightforward victory for them?
Yeah, you don't go in as much as you don't want to play the effort of Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yes.
Coming from based on what they did to their city rivals over the weekend, they are coming with a reach of form, and I see them getting deserved against Frankfurt.
What do you have to say? I told Simone, he seems to have found his groove. He find a winning team over the weekend.
Right.
He play, he bring in few players and they manage to batter Madrid 5-2. Now for this starting 11, Conor Gallagher enter in place of Koke. We have Raspadori, waiting for Napoli last season.
They are still basking in the euphoria of that victory against Madrid. Then we win, I see them.
You see them winning?
Yeah.
Okay, lastly, Inter, last year's finalists, will be hosting Slavia Prague. They'll be hosting Slavia Prague. So Inter, as we know, is coached by Romania.
Irrespective of that, football is not mathematics, but I say Inter just strolling past.
Okay, but there's something. Their first 11, I see, the normal suspects where they did there. Nicolo Barella is not starting. The man, former Mkhitaryan is also not starting. In their place, Zielinski has come in there and Susic. But in the back line, still the same back line. Pastone, Acerbi, Biseko, to him like is starting in this game. Jan Sommer is there. Their front two remain the same. So they were playing the Slavia Prague side, the Czech side. We saw what Inter did in last year final, where they were beating. That's the word. Demolished 5-0. The most one-sided final I'd ever see for Champions League.
You are very correct.
They win their first match 2-0. So this one at the place Slavia Prague, what's going to happen?
Inter Milan are perennial campaigner, so they'll get the job done. Yeah. Wow, they won't waste time.
They won't waste time.
Yeah, they will just stop.
You see Thuram doing something in this game?
Of course, why not? He's a point man.
You see him scoring a goal in this
Why
game?
not?
All right. So the matches have kicked off. So we'll see. Let's watch the game and see what happens at the end of the first half. Thank you, viewers. Hang on, I'll be back after the first half to see what has happened in the results so far. Hello, viewers. Welcome. So we've reached the halftime of the fixtures and currently in Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are 1 goal up to the goal by Benfica own goal by Rios. Coachesas, so far so good. The journey back home of Jose Mourinho is not turning out to be a happy one. What can he do differently in the second half?
There's nothing he will do. Nothing Mourinho will do. Because that's why I say Chelsea inconsistency won't kill them. Even Benfica also inconsistency itself won't kill them. If you watch their Champions League records since last season, no matter how they lead, whether 2-2 or 3-0, they will always come back and beat them. So we could leave that side. Chelsea will come out victorious in this match. Yeah, I know that one. So I'm so confident about that one.
All right, Lord Dennis. Coach Osas is here mouthing that Chelsea say no get wetin Jose Mourinho want do. Jose Mourinho is a Chelsea great. For me, he brought. I agree with you. Now he put Chelsea for map. So he's coming with this Benfica side. He's no slouch when it comes to the European game. European football, and it's come with this Benfica side. But so far, so good. Things have not been, going according to plan to him. As the first half gone in any way you'd have thought it would have gone.
No, 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 not really. In as much as say Chelsea don't score, they've not really carved out a very good chance for you. They go on their own goal. So you know fit with the first half performance, one knock off Benfica. No, 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 no. In as much as Chelsea they lead, they've not really carved out chances, scoring chances where you go say yes, they're on top of the game. Nothing. So far so good for Benfica. Now equal game. Nothing.
So I'm looking at the Chelsea bench now. So if you are saying the Chelsea first half performance has not been inspiring, now I'm looking at the Chelsea lineup, the Chelsea bench, and what players like Estavio, Gittins, probably Rhys James and Joao Pedro, even Lavia. So amongst all of these players I've mentioned in the substitute bench, is there anybody that can come and spark the game into life?
Yeah. Japedro, very good striker. If he enter, do some kind of magic. Even a star view, for a few games he has played, he has distinguished himself. They are good. If you don't got Chelsea self get bench, they are stacked. From the bench they can do one or two magic, but so far nothing. But from the bench they can win the game.
This word you always use, stacked. It's one thing for you to be stacked. It's another thing for you to be stacked with quality. For example, I cannot player for player. I will not put this Chelsea side alongside Arsenal side when it comes to quality.
No.
But they are saying Chelsea is stacked.
Yeah, for the game,
Eh.
they are. With the bench, they will just get the victory.
All right, Coach Sass, are you looking forward to seeing any player from the Chelsea bench coming in to spark the game?
What you mean by say first half Chelsea they over covered any inch. So far so good. This first half Chelsea play better than Benfica. If you watch the ball as a coach, as a somebody who's read the game, you see Chelsea the toss ball within themselves. They give her the passes. So I don't understand what.
But I for one have not seen Benfica also rolling. I don't see them say they roll down.
No, understand.
But Benfica so far so good. They hold their own now. One would have.
Defensive.
I don't think they're playing defensive.
After the first 10 minutes, you see Benfica again.
Okay.
No. I want to, maybe they watch the same match that they watch.
Okay, probably not. But I think for when I look at Jose Mourinho and his style of play, most times one would have thought that he will call me and want to play defensive.
Like
but
I always talk, Chelsea inconsistency they worry them.
Yeah.
But so far so good this first half.
Okay.
Are you
been
with
impressed
me?
with what you've seen?
Fine. It's just like I said off the mic.
Okay.
I said Benfica their problem are initial gura.
Okay.
But that initial gura they don't do one.
Okay.
But now for the past 20-something minutes, Chelsea don't they control the game.
No issue.
Better than them.
No wahala. The other is at the Metropolitano. Atletico Madrid are coasting in this game. 3 goals to the good. First half goes by Raspadori, Lenormand, and Antoine Griezmann. Were you expecting anything different?
We told you before the game commenced that to go a stroll in the park. We knew it. No,
Because of what Atletico Madrid was able to do with to Real Madrid. Is that what it is?
yes, now we don't see the form from the weekend.
Yeah.
So they'll carry on with their form. 3-0, I'm not surprised. I told you before the game started that they will it's an walkover. And so far, so good.
It has been so. All right. Coach Sass, we've been mentioning many times. We don't talk and say this season, Atletico Madrid is struggle. Like one of the last games we previewed where we talk say they play Rayo Vallecano, which was a Madrid derby. They managed to win 3-2. Alvarez hat trick. They went into the Madrid derby proper against Real Madrid. They won 5-2 in the last 75 years. And the first time where Atletico Madrid scores 5 goals against Real Madrid with that. The last time the victory they don't give Real Madrid are 4 goals. But now they come this month against Frankfurt and they lead 3-0. We know say we've been talking and say if they win Real Madrid, probably it will kickstart their season. So would they right to talk now, say that result that they get against Real Madrid is say that what they translate to this game against Frankfurt,
Of
where they did 3-0.
course. See, the network don't come. They don't get their network back. You get my point. So before the match, like I said, they're passing into euphoria.
Yeah.
So they carry that form, enter this match. So that's why they see that good result. Nothing much again to talk about.
Okay, fine. So elsewhere, Lord Dennis. So Galatasaray at Istanbul are leading Liverpool 1-0. The goal came from our very own Victor Osimhen via a penalty. Although in this game, Mo Salah, the Egyptian king, did not start. He did not start. So has that in any way had a bearing in this match so far?
So far, that result that be the surprise of the pack because I was expecting Salah to start, and if he starts, it's a force to record fit in the attack. But I don't know waiting, and it's not the think. Maybe they look at the weekend game against Chelsea, so they won't rest. I believe they still have the bench to turn the result around, and I believe they can do it.
Okay, that's very good. So, Coach Sas, as I won't get your take, what can Arne Slot do better in the second half? In this match, this man didn't start. Mo Salah, the Egyptian king.
Mo Salah did not start does not mean Liverpool, the coach don't know what they do. See, Mo Salah is not a small boy anymore. He's 30 something.
Yes.
So what the coach is doing now, managing players. So a player like Mo Salah cannot play all matches. You understand? So case of injury. You understand? So I don't know. I'm not in the dressing room. I'm not in the training pitch. So now I know the reason why. My own instinct they tell me say he's trying to manage players.
Yeah, he's actually on the bench. Yeah,
because of injury and all that. But notwithstanding, Liverpool will dominate.
Okay.
You don't take that away. If you watch the first half, they are dominating. Waiting Galatasaray did not just to pick up the loose ball from Liverpool's. So you understand. So definitely, like I said before in the first half, say they will beat Liverpool.
Okay.
You understand? You can say that they lead 1-0.
All right.
So that's how the ball will be.
Okay.
Liverpool equalize, they will score another goal.
All right. Not an issue. Loden is the most expensive buy for Premier League history. Alexander Isak is warming his backside on the bench for Liverpool. Do you see a way for him into this game and for him to come and make his mark and probably kickstart his season?
When you say kickstart, the season don't start for him. I don't know what he won't kick again. But the truth of the matter, you know go pre-season, and so
yes,
you know the form. So you just have to, when to pick, you have to just carry him along till when he pick. I know as the game they go on, he go play, he must enter. And I don't know, but for me, the main man for the attack now was Salah. Okay. If you know enter here, Liverpool strong. They need him.
That's a bold take from you.
They need him.
All right.
I don't know if Frimpong the player, but they need Salah.
Okay. Not an issue. Coach Sas, elsewhere in Cyprus, Bayern Munich are leading 4-1 against Paphos. Your ex-Chelsea guy, Nicholas Jackson, is amongst the scorer. Your goal banger, Harry Kane, has scored a brace, and Rafa Guerrero 4-1. So far, so good. Vicente Company, they do well for the Bundesliga. Even though you know that and say, or most of us they do say, anybody if go Bayern Munich, go win.
Yeah, definitely.
So this match is straight to the point for Bayern.
Of course, straight. Nothing to talk about.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So London is lastly Inter Milan against Slavia Prague at the San Siro. So there are 2 goals up. A goal from Lautaro Martinez and Dumfries.
That's so. We know that we don't talk before and say I'm strolling in the park. They will win. So the result will surprise us.
All right. Thank you, viewers. We'll be back at the end of the half. Okay, it's the end of the second half of the second round of the fixtures of the UEFA Champions League, and as I said earlier in the halftime, it has not been a happy homecoming for Jose Mourinho as his Benfica side lost 1-0. Lost, but overall, I feel Benfica gave a good account of themselves. Yeah, that they were able to hold their own, play well. They just didn't have the end product. Or do you think otherwise?
No, they try. I was expecting them to get a goal, at least a goal. Though they scored the Chelsea goal was an own goal.
Yes.
So Barretti said they go fit Monster, they come back. But unfortunately, Mourinho needs to do a lot. The strike force, they're toothless. And now I know why Quarterback came back from 2 goals down to come hammer them 3.
But that was not Mourinho's doing.
Yeah, the team now. Mourinho had no choice. Enough is waiting one to. But they need to really work at the strike force to be.
Okay. Coach Sas, your mentor, Jose Mourinho, even if you did not agree in the first half that his Benfica side were playing good, for me, I think it is unusual of a Mourinho side to want to try and play the to play good football. Usually Mourinho they like making stifle opposition when you know let them play, when you know let them breathe. But I think towards his last quarter of the second half, Benfica came into their own, trying to look for an equalizer.
Yeah, like you said, during the end, towards the end of the match, they realized that we lost our first match. We need to have a point in Stamford Bridge. But notwithstanding, like I said from the beginning of the match, I said this match is done and dusted for Chelsea because Chelsea also lost the first match. So I know Chelsea will, no matter what will happen, they will scratch a point out of this match, and which they did. I'm proud of them. All blues.
No wahala. So elsewhere in Istanbul, Galatasaray were able to nick a one-goal victory courtesy of Victor Osimhen's penalty. It is unusual. I will not say it's unusual. Going by the fact that last season Liverpool were the only side who did not lose a game in that league format last season. I think they won 7 and through the last game last season. But they came into this match as slight favorite in this game, and they lost to a Victor Osimhen penalty. The Egyptian king Musala did not start, but he came in, and later on, the record by Isak also came in. How come Liverpool are not able to turn this one?
There's nothing to analyze about Liverpool match. Like I said from the beginning of the match,
Yeah.
even viewers will hear me. I said Liverpool will lose this match by 1-0. That Galatasaray will beat Liverpool 1-0. No matter how, I don't want to know how Slot wants to do it. All I know is that Galatasaray will beat Liverpool 1-0. When I said 1-0, you were shocked and look at me.
Yes, I did shock now. You know, be
For today's match, I'm the octopus.
No, you got it right. You got it right this time. So elsewhere, Bayern Munich they beat Pafos. So I think the first timer.
Why you dey talk about the match?
About calm down. They are newcomers. Pafos are newcomers from Cyprus.
They give them the new terrain now.
Yes. So in this one, Hurricane scored a brace. Jackson scored one. Olise scored one, and Rafa Guerrero. I'm beginning to see, or I'm beginning to tip Bayern Munich to go far in the Champions League. Last year, I think they were undone by a PSG side, if I'm not mistaken. But do you think Bayern can go all the way this time? Because I think in the German league, nobody get their power.
It's too early. It's too early to begin to pontificate now.
Be too early.
It's too early. You know how many matches the group stage? It's too early. I know fit now at this stage they pick who won win or who will do it. It's too early. But the Pafos na waiting. We're waiting Pafos. Where they from come? Cyprus. They go whip them. They go be the whipping boys of this tournament.
No wahala. No wahala. Coach Sass, last year's finalists Inter Milan, the Nerazzurri of Inter Milan, they were able to defeat Slavia Prague 3-0. It was a Lautaro Martinez brace and 1 goal from one of your favorite right backs in world football, Denzel Dumfries. Yes. Were you surprised by the results?
I'm not surprised, but I told you now from the beginning that Inter will overrun them. You asked me a question that is Lilian Thuram, I mean the son
Marcus
of
Thuram, yeah,
Marcus
Marcus
Thuram is
Thuram.
going to, I think he's going to score.
Yeah.
So
he didn't score in this one.
is this score?
No, he didn't score. It was Dumfries 1 goal and Martinez 2 goals.
No problem. But like I said, they will overrun Salzburg.
Okay.
I wish they did.
Now then when he sat on the fence, I was asking him if Bayern are one of the favorites, but he refused to say. But this Inter Milan side, we know they were in the final last season. They were one of the most exciting sides to watch last season. With so far they've had 2 victories from 2 games. Do you see them going far this time around?
No, like he said, it's too early. It's too early. It's too early to call. It's too early. So this is just the second match. And like this new shape of the Champions League, there are a lot of matches to play. This time around, it's not just winning 2 matches, get 56 points, we've qualified. No. It's too early to call. Let's leave that for now.
All right, not an issue. But then it's elsewhere the Metropolitano. They go Cholo Simone. They seem to be riding on the wave. That victory where they get over Real Madrid over the weekend.
Demolish.
I want to come down 5 to them, please. Madrid first they lead 2-1.
They will span.
Now defensive.
They whitewash.
Okay, we are not yet to analyze the Madrid derby.
Demolish.
Fair enough. Make yourself happy. Make yourself happy. Fine. True. Because in the last 75 years, it's the first time that.
They never born you. Leave story.
But what can I tell you? In the last 75 years, Atletico Madrid never scored 5 against Real Madrid. In this game, they did 5. Now again, they are scoring 5 against a Frankfurt side.
They don't smell blood. They smell blood. Maybe for weekend to na 5-2. But I like we told you when before the commencement of the game,
Yeah.
we said they will beat Spartak Prague or so.
Yeah, Slava Prague.
Slava Prague. So we know so that's how it could be. From what they did to Madrid.
Yeah.
No, no. This is Prague na stroll in the park.
Julian Alvarez can't seem to stop scoring. He's becoming a talisman for Atletico Madrid. The kind of thing that, if you remember, Griezmann used to be for them those years. I think Alvarez is one. He scored a penalty in this game. He had 2 assists in this game. What can you say about the man
Anytime that guy
for 95 million?
Anytime when that guy score, they pay me for chest because I could remember Rafragnik for Man U.
Okay.
The guy there among the players when he made Man U, make Glazers and sign.
Well, Alvarez been did that time.
Okay,
so
Argentina, yeah.
Okay.
The guy Alvarez, Diaz, just the list like about 5 players when Man U sign. Glazers saying no be coach. Why in the list for them? But so shameful. See, they no good listen to that man. Very good. The guy a good striker. I saw what he did with Man City.
Yes.
He has continued in that trend. Guy a good striker.
Okay, in other games, the earlier kickoff, Real Madrid was able to beat Almaty. Carrot Almaty. By we could talk. Na part of the reason why we as well. The 1 year other fixtures. Real Madrid beat Carrot Almaty 5-0. Mbappe scored a hat trick. Another goal from Camavinga and Brahim Diaz from the substitute. Mbappe now has 60 goals in the UEFA Champions League, one of the fastest to do so.
How many penalties?
What do you expect from Madrid against Amati? Definitely, like I said, Mbappe has always been a good puncher, so he will continue to punch. Last season he struggled, but at the end of the season he scored 28 goals. But this time around he will score more than that. He's a good banger, it's a reliable striker anytime, any day.
And the last
Class player.
Okay.
So that.
All right. And the last word from you, Lord Dennis. Real Madrid, you remember how they struggled in the group phase last season or this league phase last season. It was a real struggle. They had to go through a playoffs against Man City. Now, so far, so good. They started against Man City. They were able to get a 2-1 victory, controversial 2-1 victory. Now, they have a 5-0 victory against Amati. I know you don't want to or you still want to sit on the fence, but Madrid are always named as favourites to win the Champions League each year, regardless of their league form. So with what you have seen so far, and Alonso's imprint on the team, do you tip them going all the way?
Okay, I don't think
They are Madrid though.
Madrid are perennial campaigners. And with what they've done in the Champions League, 15 UCL titles, in as much as they struggled last season, you never showed them away.
Yeah.
They get boys, Vinicius, Mbappe,
Yeah.
Camavinga, Jude Bellingham,
Yeah.
and you still want to put them among your possible title winners. But like I told you earlier on, it's too early to call. I know football is not mathematics, so I know if it now the pick who go do it. No, it's too early. But you keep them among the possible winners, as always.
All right, viewers, thank you for hanging on with us. And with that, we've come to our end to the Champions League segment of the Football is Not Mathematics podcast. We thank you for your support all the time. Please keep following us on our social media handles on Facebook and Instagram. We are there as Football is Not Mathematics. On our YouTube channel, you can go there and see all our other videos, our full videos of all the editions we've had. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And with that, we'll call it a wrap.